Hey y'all, how's it going? Been a while since I did any kind of vlog. We really hadn't traveled much, haven't done anything except for work and watch dogs and go to the grocery store and, you know, do laundry and clean house, stuff like that. But today, show what I'm doing today, so you can see behind me there. This is, sorry, I know this is a little pond back on the property here, far back to the property. It's not very big, but I'm back here cleaning this up so you can get back here to fish. You can get back here, but there's no way to cast a pole. That's a monster dragonfly. Nowhere to have room to cast a pole back here. So Dad wanted to come back here and fish when we were at the other pond a few weeks back, and there's just nowhere to cast back here. So I'm trimming things up to try and get access where we can fish back here. Really hasn't spent any time back here for several years now. It's our guest of honor. That's Jeremiah. He's a bullfrog. Anyway, so I'll give you a little peek at what I'm doing. This is the second pile of brush I've cleaned out, and I've cleaned up the entrance here. This is actually one of the entrances here to the pond. I also cleaned this one up too, so this was all grown up with little saplings and stuff. So I gotta climb back up and get all that drug away, and I just had to take a break and cool down because it's about 91 or 92 today. Not too bad in the shade, but warm enough. And this is how bad a shape this pond is in. It's been years since I've spent any time back here. It's not very big. And there should be several good-sized bass and maybe some catfish. We caught some bass from the other pond and brought them back here because they had just hundreds and hundreds of tiny little bluegill in here, and the bass didn't look like they were doing that well in the other pond. So we brought about 3 of them back here and tossed them in from the other pond, and in hopes that they would clear out some of the bluegill and have plenty to eat themselves. So really won't know till we start fishing how things are. A lot of stuff moving around out there. Could be snakes, could be turtles. My buddy Steven caught a huge snapping turtle out of here. It's been probably 7 or 8 years ago now, but you know, it broke the hook and climbed back in, but it was big. Probably some snakes in there too. I haven't seen it yet, but wouldn't surprise me. Anyway, I will update you in just a bit. I'm currently working on this section here. You know, we got a tree down the pond there, so I can probably get part of that out. I don't know if I can get it all out or not. And we got another one down over there. I may have to come down here in the kayak and see what I can get a hold of in the kayak and pull out with a truck or something. I don't know. Just thought I'd show you what we're doing today. I'll get back with you shortly. Okay, well here's where I am. I guess you can see that big pile of brush right there. I got that cut up and started trying to haul it away, and heat just got to me, so I think I'm done for the day. But you know, let's take a step over here and look back. This was thick, I mean thick with brush over here. So I got all that cut down. Try to get this tree out. I'm gonna have to get through that because there's another tree that's fallen down that's keeping me from being able to pull it out. So I'll save that for another day. You know, I say Rome wasn't built in a day, so. And I actually did more than I had planned on doing. I had just planned on clearing out this little spot over here so we could cast, because that was all grown up thick too, all the way over to here. There was another tree out in the pond there. I wish I'd took some video before I started. Didn't think to. But there was another tree in the pond over there. I got pulled out. And of course, you know, the limbs on those trees there had grown out. And there's a tree right there that had grown out, was hanging over the pond. Let's take a step up here. And I'm gonna have to, let me take a step up and I'll be right back. Okay, so I made it up. That's one of our paths down there. That was currently blocked. I think I'll maybe come back out and move all those tomorrow. Cut all that down. Another pathway right there. So I cut down that a little bit there, and this I already moved earlier. This pile of brush here. I'm not sure what I'll do with it yet. I mean, it's going to be a pile of brush somewhere on the property, so right there is probably going to go to places eating. We'll see. But anyway, I thought some of y'all might find that interesting. I can't wait to get fishing in there and see what we're going to find in there. Should be some bluegill, maybe a few bass, and some catfish. You know, I may get this thing cleaned up, and I may just turn it into a bluegill pond. I'll have to read up on what I need to do on that. This was kind of inspired by the Arrigo Outdoor Adventures, the next cast. And, you know, there's a couple of more I watched. I just can't think of right now. If you know that you're who I'm talking about, then you know, leave a comment and I'll tag you or something like that. But yeah, I watched these guys fish on their, you know, on the big lakes and then out on their ponds on their property and stuff. And I thought, you know what, I ought to clean that little back pond up and see how that thing's doing. So anyway, I did pretty good. I'm hot and sweaty. I sprayed down for ticks before I came out here, but I also cut down a good amount of poison ivy. So, which I've not had a case of poison ivy in years, but knock on wood. Let's hope I don't start now. So, also only cut myself in one spot, so that's good. That's an accomplishment. Kind of measure how good your day's been by how many Band-Aids you need, I guess. So. Anyway, I appreciate you guys watching, and I'll update you when I come back here and do some more work on it and let you see how it's going. Thanks for watching. We appreciate it.